Is the water still not back yet?
I'm terribly sorry, but the polar night has affected our water tank maintenance schedule. The water supply won't be restored anytime soon. If you need water, I can get you some more jugs.
Oh, forget it, never mind.
It is a special experience, no? It made us acutely aware of how important water is. I should get another jug of water while I'm at it, just in case we need it tonight. Not yet. It's very realistic. I'll make sure to leave a review for the sound effects. Hmm? Oh, that's an alarm I set. Tickets. It's creative, yes. But I still believe nothing is more reliable than a surgeon's hands. Of course. I'm serious and proper at first glance, but I'm into metal and electronic music in private. But the band I want to see this time doesn't play rock and roll music. One of their songs had a profound impact on me. Unfortunately, I missed their previous shows because of work. But I won't let it happen this time. My vacation happens to coincide with the polar night. It's in River Isle. Driving there would take a few days. Of course. However, it won't just be me. As far as I'm aware, Anhousen class and Psychic class evolvers are easily affected by this polar night, so you happen to be on leave. It's still a little chilly out here. Should we head back to the van? You can choose first. Do you want to sleep on the top bunk or the bottom bunk? Is it time for jokes or ghost stories? When I was in college, my roommates were already asleep by the time I came back. If If you really can't sleep, we could go for a walk. I didn't anticipate this sleeping arrangement when I offered you the choice, so I wouldn't mind doing it over. Mm-hmm. I believe it was at Mount Eternal when I first arrived. The makeshift dormitory wasn't fully set up yet. We had to figure out how to take turns sleeping, but once things got busy, everyone ended up using other tents. We never had time to go back. Does that mean it's better if we have more of these incidents? I suppose it's because of when it came out. This song was written during the Chrono Rift catastrophe. Yes, from what I heard, the band hadn't even debuted yet. They were just friends making music for fun. They witnessed the city's collapse and improvised this song in the ruins. They hoped it would give the people around them some strength. Their performance was filmed by passers-by and posted online, and more people started singing the song. I first heard it during the catastrophe, in a hospital corridor packed with people. Nothing really. You grabbed my hand and tightly squeezed it. Yes. Talking from the top bunk felt like I was talking to myself. I know, but I want to see your expression while you listen to the song. I need to watch for a while longer. Besides, I was worried the distance between the bunks might affect the sound quality. It's better if we're closer. You can hear more clearly, and I can see more clearly. We're missing all the scenery along the way with how fast we're going. I back up my data regularly. Even if I actually lost it, I can simply buy a new one. Look, there's bioluminescence in the water. During a polar night, scenery like this isn't something you can see often. Even if it cost me a phone, it's worth it. What do you mean? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? There seem to be people fishing over there. Shall we check it out? Really? What an accurate description. The restaurant owner should write down what you just said and replace their mixed fruit flavor sign. Indeed. And what's the point you're trying to make here? Even robots lose data. Why shouldn't I be able to lose a phone? The last time I lost my phone was when I was in college. I left it at the barbecue stand we visited. Neither. The experimental results that day were too successful. For others, it might have been a day worth celebrating. But for me, it was no different from a nightmare. Yes. Come to think of it, I was listening to that song back then, too. I was wearing headphones and listening to the song while I ate. My mind was elsewhere, however. I didn't realize my phone had long since been disconnected, which meant there was no music. Correct. He even played that song as background music for his stand because he liked it. I'd say it's even more than that. It's my lucky song for making important life decisions. When I went back to the barbecue stand and heard that song again, I found myself believing in my choices. I didn't have a logical reason. I used to think emotions could interfere with making the correct decisions and leave you vulnerable. But I realized that not everything in life needs to be rational and certain. There must be moments of irrational judgment and people who can be your weakness. That's what makes you truly alive.
Sorry, the number you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
If we can't reach them, then so be it. We have plenty of time. Waiting for a bit won't hurt us. Assuming that happens, my moral code will allow me to use my evil. I can create an ice slope under the wheels to make the car slide away on its own, for instance. Since we can't go anywhere, why don't we do something fun? Listen carefully. Beautiful, isn't it? When Zayne is on vacation, he needs to race against the clock to waste the time he didn't get to use up normally. Once people realize that even ordinary sounds can disappear, they cherish them more. During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, these sounds vanished for a long time. I was young, but I was so worried about these changes that I couldn't sleep. Your intuition is getting better. However, the song wasn't the only thing that let me sleep back then. The person sleeping somewhere nearby in the hospital was someone who could give me peace of mind. You just noticed? It's been on the balcony ever since we got here. We can let it stay if that's all right with you. I couldn't hear you. I guess you're asking if we can have the guest house owner take the cat away. I'll message him after I finish drying your hair. Ah, you probably can't hear what I'm saying either. Done. There's a first aid kit in the room. It should help. I will also need you to assist me. Alcohol swabs, povidone iodine, scissors. To be honest, this was the most relaxing surgery I've performed in months. Everyone's safe. The mother and her kitty daughters and son, and another 2 sons as well. I did, but I left my phone in the room. No, I left it there to help the mother cat relax. I've put it to the test. It works. I was once deployed to help with disaster relief, and one of my patients was a woman in labor. Even though I was only responsible for cleaning and suturing her wounds, I was nervous since I had never encountered that kind of situation before. To calm the patient's nerves, and my own, I played that song for her. The obstetrician took my phone into the delivery room with them, and in the end, the mother and child were safe. It was like today.
Thank you so much. We've been incredibly busy these past couple of days and ignored Flora's condition.
Thank goodness you two were calm and experienced. Without you, her whole litter would have been in danger.
It was nothing. You're too kind.
We don't have any proper thank you gifts. Aside from waiving your room fee, why don't you take these 2 tickets? They're for an in-person gathering that was organized spontaneously by the fans who came here for the festival. We plan to join in on the festivities tonight, but given the current situation, it's better suited for you. You're young. Go have some fun.
Yes, we need to take care of the kittens. If you don't go, the tickets will be wasted.
Please charge us a room fee based on the number of days we stayed. As for the tickets, our outfits suit each other. Since we're here, we should make sure to enjoy ourselves to the fullest. Let's go. Is it too crowded for you? I always believed in keeping my promises. If I were you, I'd make not getting stepped on my only goal for now. I'm not. It's just that the conditions here are limiting. There's not enough space for you to really show off. There's an empty stage over there. Would you like to give your dance partner the time for one more dance?
I'm playing it nice, normal on display. So gentle and calm, that's what they say, yeah. Inside, try to tame a storm, but every look from you makes it hard to control. And shadows don't wait when darkness falls, I'll show the flame I got inside the walls between us fade. Drag far from time and space to my world, wild and so dangerous. Myself untamed. Let's test the limits, 'cause my secret's out. Everything that's wrong suddenly feels right. Let me come closer, I'll show you.
I'm not used to the lights or the stage. However, I like the feeling of you only looking at me. Before the city wakes up, I can satisfy you. That doesn't matter. I'll spend every second with you. Don't make me think. You're the one who isn't ready to continue. There are other ways to remind me to take off my earpiece. I could teach some to you. Are you interested? Out of all the adventure, I want to share the most intimate one with you.
No problem. We also have our specialty fried insects, and the portion sizes are small. Do you want to try it?
One serving, please. We don't often get something like this. Let's try it. Make that 2 ice-cold sparkling waters. Even great determination has limits. Let's start with things within reasonable limits. You appear to be more enthusiastic than I am. Yes, I do.
Do you want to have more fun during the endless night? I guarantee it's safe. It'll feel like you and the music are floating on Cloud 9.
Those are illegal drugs. I've seen them in the emergency room. Call the police. I'll detain him.
You don't see this band too often, you know? It'd be a waste not to have a little fun. Come on, it'll make it so much better.
Appreciating good music only requires a pair of ears.
And you are?
A doctor. Where did you get those drugs?
What? You have night blindness or something? It's just candy. Try some.
What you're holding has a high chance of causing confusion, hypertensive crises, arrhythmia, and even seizures. Regardless of whether it's candy or poison, it's better to let the police decide.
Mind your own business.
As a doctor, it is my business.
You best!
Considering how this escalated, my moral code permits me to use my evil. That means you understand me better than anyone else. In that case, I'll increase my moral code's flexibility. I'm also seeing it work for the first time. Before, it was simply a scenario I imagined. I'm a doctor. This patient needs some assistance. Please remain calm, everyone. Yes, but this should be the easiest one yet. I wouldn't regret it either way. It's okay. Let's sit down and rest. I don't. It's because I know what I can't turn a blind eye to. I can't tell if this is my instinct as a doctor or Zayne's instinct. I'll believe you then. Just don't brush me off with excuses such as not being able to borrow a rocket when the time comes. But if it's possible, I hope they can perform some new songs next time. They were merely a band made up of ordinary people, but society turned them into a symbol of renewed hope. All their public performances happen during major events, special disasters, wanderer attacks, and this polar night. If there's ever a day when they can perform new material, then maybe that means our lives have finally found peace. I really want to see that day with you. Yes, it's over. Perhaps. A different Zayne only appears in front of the person who's different to him. Thank you for accompanying me to see this special performance. Now then, would you like to drink a cold beer together?